What's up, people? You good? Are you good? All right. Keep that seat. Let's see why.
We got everybody? Okay, so first of all, welcome back everyone. It's time to get going. All right, we're gonna jump right into this right away. You say you want to be a good player, then it can't just be words. There has to be action behind something that you say. If not, you're just saying some stuff that you think people won't hear. Every time you step between these lines, man, whatever you're doing, like you gotta go after it, like you're chasing something. We say we want to be an NCAA tournament team. That's something that we're chasing. That just doesn't happen, man. You earn that, and you earn it every day.
Toughness is not just one moment in time. It's how you approach every single thing that you do.
No matter who we're versing, once we cross that line, we're here to work, we're here to get better.
This place is special, and when I took the job, Hugs had a lot to do with that.
If every coach could have a guy like Jay, it'd be a heck of a lot easier on coaches.
So this is in your locker room. These are the core values of our program. All right, and you need to learn these. Okay, we're going to show up. When I say show up, we show up ready to go for everything that we do. I take these really, really seriously. We show up, we're prepared, we're ready to go, and we're going to give unbelievable effort in everything that we do. We keep our promises. You give your word that you're going to do something, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it to the best of your ability. We're going to do it at a really, really high level. Okay? We appreciate what we have. That's really, really important, guys. This is something that's really important for all of us. All of us decided to be a part of this program. We don't have a lot of some of the fancy that other programs have. We don't. Our is about toughness and grit. That's what we do have. We're in a city that has that, and each one of you have that in you. So that's what we have to be about all the time. And then we make no excuses. None. We get the job done in everything that we do. Okay? This is when I showed you guys Oklahoma City and Indiana, and we talked about how did they do this. These are the things that we have to do, how we behave. We need to celebrate everything. Everyone's success, celebrate everything that we do, but again, focus on the present. Be where your feet are all the time, okay? How we compete. We got to do this at a high level, all these things at a high level, all right? We have to be unselfish, everyone in here. 2 years ago on our team, we had a guy that was a lottery pick. Okay? He was a lottery pick. He was the highest pick in the ACC. On our team, he was the third leading scorer. Okay? The last guard that we had that was first team all conference is sitting right back there. Okay? JB. JB didn't lead our team to score. What I'm saying is that just focus on playing the right way. Just focus on playing the right way. Be unselfish. Play the right way, really good things will happen. We have to have that mindset all the time.
Like I said, this is a guy just being able to get to his spots, a guy that's able to guard, being a two-way player, and that's what he told me. Like, hey, you gotta come here, catch and shoot, attack, closeouts, get to your spots, be able to guard, run through four, and he challenged me. So I'm still put to the challenge. I love challenges.
But someone that you can depend on to be efficient and to be able to score and defend and rebound, all of those things. We think he should be an outstanding defender. We also think he should be a guy with his athleticism that's all over the offensive glass. We're going to challenge him every day to become a more consistently good player for a whole season.
Yeah, and I just like the way they played last year and the years following. they just play with a freedom, and coach trusts you. He's gonna make you the best version of yourself. So that's what I really like.
That's a good move right there. We think the chip on his shoulder will be even bigger right now because he didn't have a chance to play at Iowa State. He's a big physical guard. There's a quiet confidence that he has. There's a competitiveness that he has. And I think the thing that sold me, I was already sold, but what sold me and us even more was this desire to prove.
I don't even say it's something they said. It was just like a vibe, energy. You know, I've been at this thing for a long time, so I know, like, I could feel it, like, you know, something real. You really got opportunity somewhere. If they really want you, it's the difference between need and want. I felt the need part, you know what I'm saying? And knowing that what I bring to the table is needed here.
Yeah, I think the conversations were, you know, with DeMarco were, here's what we're looking for, here's, you know, what I think the point guard's most important job is, and him answering those questions and understanding and being about winning, talking about getting on his teammates and showing up for practice every day and the importance of that. Us talking about what we feel like we need from that position. Yeah, we're really excited about Amari. We've been excited about Amari from, you know, when we first started recruiting him. Coach Brown was on him for a while. You know, I went and saw him last spring. He's already physical. He's a really, really good defender. He's competitive. He's naturally competitive. And he has an offensive game that's continuing to blossom.
When I was talking to Coach Capel, he just told me, like, we're going to coach you hard. We're going to coach you 110% every day. I can't promise you nothing. And I just felt that's really like how the real is. Like, nothing is promised for you. You got to go there and work. He was really the main coach who just stressed that to me. That's really all my game is. Like, I'm not going to let nobody outwork me. And like on the court, I'm going to show you. Like, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough.
He was a guy that wasn't one of these highly touted guys from the time that he was younger. So he was a guy that constantly had to prove himself, and someone that fits us as a program. Tough, physical, and then has upside. And we feel like he checks all of those boxes.
Yeah, no, I think for me that was definitely beneficial. Being able to go against some of the stronger guys like I've ever played against, especially, definitely was a struggle at first, but just learning how to guard guys like that and just learning what they like to do, their tendencies, as well as how to play them on the ball, off the ball. I think it was really helpful for me just as development as a player, especially as a freshman.
We look at his development through high school, how much better he got, and leading to his senior year at St. Thomas More, to how much better he got and how he improved. We think there's big upside there. Certainly being 7 feet. You know, he's not a guy that's 7 foot and super skinny. He's a guy that has some size on him already.
Yeah, so my decision to come to Pitt, it was heavily rooted in the culture that Coach Cable has made for the team, also how he supports his players, how he really invests in them, wants to see them maximize their potential, and also Pittsburgh being a blue-collar city is just built on grit, and the basketball program here really, really reflects that. With how we train, with how we lift, and everything we do. It's really gritty, high effort, and that's something that I've always based my career on, just relying on working hard. When things aren't going well, that's the one thing that you can always fall back on.
He's got an unbelievable attitude. He has good athleticism. He's continuing to get better. He's got great spirit, really good size. He has a passion for the game. Yeah, former player Lamar Patterson told us about him. He's playing over there, knows him, has a relationship. Called Gil Brown right away and told him he's a guy that we should look at. Really talented, physical. That's the first thing that jumps off the page. I mean, from what we were told, he was the #1 rugby player in his age group, along with the #1 basketball player in the country over there in Australia.
Having Lamar as well is like an unk, I guess. Like, he rants about Pitt and how the community is, how everyone is here, and I can see why, being here for a month now. So once I'm out there, once I cross those lines, it's all tunnel vision into winning. It's all tunnel vision into buying into the team. So you can expect me to be a fun guy off the court and straight business on the court, but obviously getting everyone involved, trying to get that crowd involved, which is something I like to do.
Going back, high knee. High knee. Yeah, good, good. Knee.
definitely wanted to improve our conditioning. That was definitely a point of emphasis coming off of last season. Changing our style of play this year to be a more defensive-oriented team. That was definitely number one point of emphasis. What we did this year is we became more specific to exactly time intervals that you see on the court. So just instead of just doing general conditioning, we kind of got more specific as to the energy demand. So, if his shot clock is 30 seconds, we would place an emphasis on that. If it's a media timeout, a media segment in between media timeouts, that's a 4-minute segment. So those are the things that we emphasize more this offseason. Yeah, they've been phenomenal. The competitive aspect has been something that I've really enjoyed because that enhances the training environment. They're a super competitive group. It's made me better. Friction, fight, conflict, and confrontation.
Work, y'all. Hey, together on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4, 5, 6.
The last 3 years, the thing that made the previous 2 years, so the first 2 years of that, those teams really good, is that they fought through adversity. Every season has it. The teams that become really good is you fight through it together. 3 years ago with JB's team, we had it. We went through a period early where we lost 3 straight games. We come back here, we're playing the worst team in the country. The worst team in the country, and we're down at halftime. All right? But that group fought through it. The next year after that, went through it. We started 1-5 in the ACC. 1-5, and we're going to play Duke, at Duke, who had just beaten us by 30. All right? That group had it. And so that's really, really important. We've got to fight through it, and that's why all these things that we're saying, sticking together and all those things. Read that for me.
Because teams that play together stay together. Teams that play hard every day, no matter if it's in the weight room, individual workout, practice, or game, get better. The toughest team wins.
Amen. And again, that's our city, and that's been the hallmark of our program, especially the last 3 years, but the last, previous 2, that's why we won.
Toughness is not just one moment in time. It's how you approach every single thing that you do, from a recovery session to upper body, lower body, conditioning, whatever it is. This is how you attack each and everything that you do. It's not a single moment in time. It's a lifestyle.
Ready to fight, man. Ready to fight, man.
Fight too.
Ready to fight, boy. Ready to fight, boy. Yes, sir, brother. Get up. I got you. I got you. I want to see you be great, brother. I want to see you be great. Yeah.
He's got a beautiful spirit, and he has a spirit of gratefulness and appreciative. That jumps off the screen when you talk to him, when you interact with him, but it also leads to a competitive energy that is contagious.
Man, it's great just to know that I got somebody kind of like literally just like me. That's my coach. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that I'm getting on gas for, he probably already thinking about, or the way that I approach things, he probably approach them the same way. So it's great to have somebody that, you know what I'm saying, the really at the head of the snake for real. I'm not there just playing freely, because I know like we kind of the same person in a sense.
Just a regular day. Regular day in the office.
He raises the energy and the standard of everyone in the room, from the freshmen to the coaches to the interns. Any room he's in, he raises the standard. There's one thing that I love about his work ethic. We all talk about it. It's not in question at all. I think the thing that hasn't been highlighted enough is like how that translates to his teammates, how it makes everyone else better, and how he challenges everyone else that he's around to be better.
Nah, yeah, Uncle Polo, like, he really been taking us after the wings, showing us around, because he's been in here for about 5 years, so it's good
to have somebody who's been in the same footsteps and got experience and just passing it on to me and Matt. I feel like he's getting us wiser on and off the court and how to carry yourself as a college athlete. You know, I didn't have an older guy to walk me through things, to tell me how I'm supposed to do things. So I feel like I want them to have a step ahead of me when I was a freshman. You know, so I'm just giving them that, letting them still be freshmen, but also knowing like it's a time and place. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to grow fast because y'all don't have a regular freshman skill set.
Jay was like he was my guy. As we progressed, he became more and more a huge part of what we did. Jay knew how everything was supposed to be, and 99% of the time, he knew what he was doing and had everything fixed before I even had to do anything.
When I took the job, Huggins had a lot to do with that.
And I think Jeff does a terrific job of breaking things down. You know, he's a good guy. He's a good coach. You know, when you sit and you look at film and you try to digest what people are trying to do, I mean, he does a great job. And I think he does a great job with his players. You know, I think his players enjoy playing for him. If I was a player, I'd want to play for him.
I would not have taken this job or this opportunity if my thoughts and visions didn't align with coaches and the rest of the staff. One of those deals where I sat down with those guys and really got to spend time with them, and I knew I made the right decision. You know, coach is so busy with day-to-day stuff, along with our assistants. So, you know, you could try to put your fingerprint on a lot of different areas in the program that, you know, whether coach is preparing, fundraising, recruiting. I mean, there's things from A to Z that he's going to have to be dealing with, and, you know, you really kind of have you try to, as a GM, have a pulse on every part of your program. But the games change. You know, I think you have to adapt.
Play fast, play physical, stay connected. Let's go to work.
Let's get it, baby.
On three, what is it?
Yeah.
Hey, wartime on three. 1, 2, 3.
Wartime. Play hard, play fast, be together, be connected, talk. Talk unites you guys the whole time you're out there. All right? And have fun hooping, man. Let's go.
Hey, kill time on three. 1, 2, 3. Kill time. Hey.
Down 18-6, like what are some things as a senior that goes through your head and like some things you can do to keep people in check?
It's life. Life ain't gonna be peaches and cream. You're gonna hit a bump, you're gonna hit a roll, and that's what your character built on. So come on, let's get it going. We down 12. Let's buckle our seatbelts on. Let's get this lead back, tie this ball game up. Let's win this game.
Transition, make them play in half court. 1 and 14 can shoot. The guy that's bald, halfway got hair, can shoot that. Make him put it on the deck. When he puts it on the deck, it's a win for Pitt. All right, lock in this half.
New half,
20
0-0.
minutes, and we're done. Lock in.
Okay? We got to throw the first punch out of the half. In the first half, the guys from the bench completely changed the game. So we got to be ready. When your number's called, you got to be ready to go, all right?
Hey,
Let's go.
hey, finish on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Finish. Let's go. Good for us, like, to be down 12, right? And the way they started the game, and then for us to get back into it and understand, like, transition deep, okay? And then we were up 14 at one point. Then it got tight. And the game situation, we came out, it was a 5-point game, made 2 free throws, went to 7, got a stop, and then the next thing you know, we're up 12, got a couple stops. And so this was really good as far as everyone being ready. We did some good stuff. We got some stuff on film that we know we got to work on. The main thing is rebound. Like, we've got to rebound the basketball. I knew that coming in, but hopefully you know that now, and we need to rebound. I got a kid coming in, man, that I want you guys to meet. It's a kid that I've gotten to know a little bit. I think he's about 12 years old, and he's had about 24 surgeries. The last one, he had brain surgery. And he's doing well right now. This kid has been through it. And one of the things is that he's getting ready to go, he and his family, on their first vacation. Part of some group or foundation that they're with, they're going to Disney World. The kid's a huge Star Wars fan. And so they're going to that. So this kid's been through a lot, but he's a fighter, all right? And I want you guys to meet him, okay? As soon as we finish, I'm gonna bring him in here. Let's go, right?
Hey, good job today, y'all. Hey, today, y'all.
They gonna do no dance for us?
Luke, who's your favorite Star Wars person?
Luke.
Luke Skywalker? Luke, we're glad to have you with us, man. Learned a lot about you, heard a lot about you. You own our team. That shirt is perfect. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. Right? You going on vacation?
Yep.
He knows, right?
Yep.
Okay. Have a great time on vacation, but we were glad that we were able to be here with you today, all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.